So let's close out the year with a new remote job. We have a little variety, hopefully something for everyone. They're all entry level and some are very beginner friendly and some include a lot of data entry. So let's scan through them. The first one I'm bringing to you comes to us from Brown & Brown. This job is for an operations support coordinator. It's full-time remote, but they're only hiring remotely in the states of California, Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, and Utah. So this is really good news for all of you who live in California looking for a remote job. And what you do in this position is accurately and efficiently enter large volumes of data into the company's case management system. This role requires strong attention to detail, the ability to manage high workloads, and excellent verbal and written communication skills for interacting with government contractors, teammates, and customers. So it sounds like you're going to do a whole bunch of data entry in this position, as well as processing incoming and outgoing mail and requesting final demand or closure letters from Medicare contractors. And what they want from you is a high school diploma or equivalent, and you have a basic working knowledge of Outlook, Word, Excel, and PDF software. They prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have a college degree or college courses. They also prefer you have 1 to 3 years experience in workers' compensation. And those two things are just preferred, they're not required. And they tell us on this job description they'll pay you $18 to $20 per hour. So our next remote job is with Webstront Store. This is for a marketing coordinator. It's full-time remote. They have a location as Lidditz, Pennsylvania, but we're going to ignore that because as we scroll down this job description, they have several states in which they are hiring remotely. So take a look at your screen. Hopefully your state is listed. And this job will give you all the computer equipment you need to do this position. So this is a very entry-level remote marketing position where you'll help plan, execute, and optimize campaigns that drive engagement and growth for the restaurant store. They're looking for someone detail-oriented, communicative, and passionate about marketing. So you'll coordinate various marketing campaigns, ensuring all marketing campaigns are scheduled, developed, and published by the deadline. You'll proof those marketing campaigns for spelling, grammar, and pricing errors, and create coupon codes and landing pages for e-commerce marketing initiatives. They have more details as far as what you're going to do on a regular basis. If you're interested, go ahead and read through the details. And they don't even want a degree. They tell us a relevant degree is helpful, but it's not required. They prefer, but they don't require. They prefer you have 1 to 2 years previous experience in marketing campaigns along with print and digital advertising. And you can demonstrate the ability to learn and apply new concepts in a team-oriented environment. And then, of course, you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. And going back up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $26 to $31 per hour. If you're looking for an entry-level accounting job, here's one for you. It comes to us from Charity Water. This is for an accounting associate. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. In fact, they tell us this job is remote, U.S. only. So this is your typical accounting position where the majority of your time will be spent doing accounts payable. You review coding of invoices and expense reports, working closely with the accounting team to ensure the organization's books are kept up to date, accurate, and comply with the generally accepted accounting principles. And for this job, they'd like you to have a degree in accounting, finance, or relevant field. You're comfortable using Microsoft Excel. You have exceptional communication and cross-collaboration skills. You also have attention to detail. You're a quick learner, and you can use financial and administrative systems and technologies. It's a plus you have about 1 year office work or customer service experience. It's also a plus you have formal Excel training, and it's a plus you have experience with expense management platforms. And they tell us on this job description they'll pay you between $25.66 and $26.70 per hour. Here's another easy remote job. This one is for an accounts payable clerk with the company Accurate. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, and it's your typical AP position where you'll handle vendor correspondence via email and phone, responding promptly and professionally to internal and external inquiries regarding vendor invoices paid or unpaid. Yep, your typical AP position. They'd like you to have a degree in accounting, business, or similar, or 1 to 2 years relevant work experience. It's a plus you have experience with Concur and NetSuite, and you're available to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time zone hours, but you don't have to live in the Pacific time zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. You have intermediate knowledge of Microsoft Office applications, and then you need all your typical soft skills, and they tell us they'll pay you $21 to $25 per hour. Here's another entry-level job I think a lot of you will like. This one involves a whole lot of project management. It comes to us from the company Dispel. This job is for an operations analyst. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. And what you do in this position is support day-to-day operations and projects within your assigned team. You'll learn and apply company systems, tools, and processes, troubleshoot and resolve basic issues as they arise, work with colleagues across departments to support company goals, and contribute ideas for improving workflows and team efficiency. They'd like you to be a recent graduate or equivalent experience. You have strong communication and organizational skills. You're willing to learn new skills quickly. You have a can-do attitude, and you're comfortable working in a fast-paced growth environment. And they tell us on this job description, this is really cool. They tell us they'll pay you $60,000 to $80,000 per year. And yes, this is a legitimate company. I got this job description right off their careers page within their website. So our last entry-level remote job comes to us from Sheetz. This one is for a digital operations coordinator. It's full-time remote. We're going to ignore the location of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because as we scroll down this job description a little bit, they tell us they're able to hire remotely if you live in the states of Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia, Maryland, or North Carolina. So what you do in this position is ensure all consumer digital platforms are released as planned, running as expected, and any customer issues are routed or resolved in a timely manner. You'll help orchestrate platform releases, facilitate post-mortem meetings and reviews, and create subsequent documentation, work with other departments within the company during any FRAUD events. Sorry, I had to spell that word. YouTube is a little weird with certain words. Assist in the creation of any needed business documentation or training aids. Regularly monitor VOC feedback and other systems to identify any trends or issues, and respond to customer calls related to consumer digital platforms. And to qualify for this job, they'd like you to have an associate's degree in business, information systems, or related field. And they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have a bachelor's degree in those areas. You need about 2 years business operations experience and about 1 year e-commerce technology experience, and they prefer you have prior digital project management experience. And when it comes to the salary, going back up this job description, right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $23.72 up to $43.14 per hour. So we just went over a nice little selection of remote jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more opportunities, check out this video right here. Have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.